Welcome back, everybody. I'm Scott here at the Bricks. Now let's go to review. Today we're looking at LEGO Speed Champion Set 76916, the Porsche 963. Let's get her done. I'm going to go ahead and not count the Brian Skyline and go ahead and say this is actually the first wave of the 2023, because this is the actual first 2023 wave of Speed Champions, to my opinion. And for 280 pieces, this is the first $25 set that I have purchased for this year. And yes, you're technically still getting a decent deal. I'm not really happy about the $5. Trust me, it pisses me off. But you're still getting a decent deal because 280 pieces, $25. That fits in for a price per piece. But today we have one of my first Porsches. Oh, wait. Well, since it's already here. This is the 1974 Porsche 911 Turbo 3.0 with 175 pieces, released in 2019 for about $15. Yes, this is the last of the six, I believe, 6 wides we started doing before we went to the 8 wides. And actually is the first Speed Champion I own. It's pretty dope. I actually kind of like it a lot for a 911. Especially the way the fenders look and everything goes on it. A lot of stickers, a lot of pieces here. Do get one minifigure, nothing really special here. I think he's wearing some streetwear. And let's just talk about the spoiler and diffuser. It's actually pretty dope. But that's all I got to say about this set, realistically. It is my first Porsche and my first Speed Champion, so I actually kind of enjoy it. But it's all right. It's a 6 wide. Don't really care for that. So let's go back to 963. Okay, back to 963. So the 963 is a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful prototype Le Mans 24-hour endurance car. This is the newest edition. I believe it came out in 2022, if I remember correctly, and it's capable of some heavy horsepower. 400, am I correct? I do not remember or recall correctly, but since this is a prototype Le Mans car, you will have some wonderful aerodynamics into the design, and actually, after watching some videos of the actual 963, this car does very well with capturing everything from that Porsche 963. So kudos to that in first impressions. It looks fantabulous. It looks wonderful. And it's just a awesome, awesome, awesome LEGO Speed Champion set. And especially for the new wave coming up this year. But first, as always, let's dig into the minifigure. Let's not forget about that. So let's go and check it out right now. So for this Speed Champion set, we have another wonderful minifigure addition to the collection. He comes with your standard wrench tool, which, to be honest with you, I'm starting to think that if I can 3D print one into an actual, full-size tool, I would love to have one on my wall, because I have so many of these and I think they're awesome, and I'm going to look forward to having one, just having in my collection. So I think I'm going to try and print one in full size so I can actually have it. Definitely pretty dope. But as always, standard wrench and Lego tool, which is always great. He does come with an awesome printed Porsche Motorsports tracksuit, which is wonderful. He has the printing on the legs here, nothing on the back, but he does have dual printing on the back and the front of the torso, nothing on the arms, nothing really detailed there. That's kind of lame, and just normal black hands. He also has a wonderful normal race car helmet with the transparent windshield piece as always, and then face visor. And then he has the always cocky, wonderful Lego face with nothing on the back. Just another, nice addition to the minifigure lineup for Speed Champions. Not really much to talk about here. And he does come with a little hair piece right here, which it's okay. Okay, enough about him. Let's go to the actual set itself. And here we are, the Porsche 963. We already had our first impressions, but now we're going to go a little bit into detail about this set. So it is a wonderful 8-stud wide, and the length of the set is actually pretty decent when compared to the Valkyrie, which we have reviewed before, which you can see it comes off a little bit by the short from the nose, and from the 512M, which is about the same size. And honestly, if I had to compare these sets together, it does not compare to the Valkyrie. It compares more to the 512M. And when I say that, it's because I think the 512M is a perfect Speed Champion. Absolutely perfect in every single way Speed Champion vehicle. It just feels like a normal toy car built in Lego. It's fantastic, and I enjoy this car very much. But we're not talking about this one. We're talking about the Porsche 963. And in all seriousness, this is just about near perfect. In some ways, it's better than the 512M, and in my personal opinion, a great way to start off the 2023 lineup as always. So for $25, are we getting a still good value of Speed Champions? Nothing has changed in the value of the Speed Champions. We're still getting a very decent quality build and toy for the $25 sell point. We're still getting a lot of stickers. I think about like 35 stickers went into this, which honestly, these stickers are spot on in detail. These are exactly how the 963 looks. If you go and find pictures of it, it's exactly how it looks. So fantastic job. You do have your printed pieces. No printed Porsche pieces except for the windshield, which is wonderful. And it reminds me of a lot of, I think this piece has been used before, if I remember correctly. I'm trying to think of something, but I can't think of it at the moment. And you have this wonderful, wonderful stepped, I believe it's called stepped fin piece for the spoiler, or more like a aerodynamic piece right here, which is very interesting to have. I wonder if that's why the price went up. It's not, but they really did put that in there, because usually with like the Absolute and whatnot, you have a more brick constructed piece, but instead they went with one. It's a 1x8 black stepped fin, which is wonderful. So it's one piece, and actually was really nice to have that, because it just made the building process a little bit more easier and convenient. I didn't have to build a whole ass like spoiler, which by the way, this spoiler and rear diffuser looks fucking phenomenal. I really enjoy it. It does have the 4 studs, but I really like the way they did with the 1x1 studs right here, just to layer them out and kind of have like a hydraulic look with it. I really enjoy that, or the shock look with it. It's not what it is, but it's wonderful. And it has the translucent red for the tail lights, which is just fantastic, and I just really love the detail that's in this set. And there are some lovely exhaust tips on the back end as well. And when we come to the forward cockpit, we have removable windshield as always, which I said is a printed piece, and the only printed piece you get in here, which you have just a not so detailed cockpit, which can fit your minifigure like so. And he fits in there pretty perfectly, nice and tight, just the way I like it. And obviously you're not going to be able to put that in his hand when you put the cockpit, because it will not close, so always the accessory kind of goes in there as well, out of his hand. But that's pretty much it for the cockpit. You just put it back on like such, which has that one single stud there, which is kind of unique, so it keeps everything nice and clean. Stud wise, there's only 4 visible studs on the body itself, not counting the other 4 in the back side. So 8 in total, which is pretty solid, because on the 512M you have about 8 in that almost stud-free design. So that's pretty dope. And I like a nice stud-free design for my LEGO Speed Champions, because I like to have a nice flat and styled edged car. Speaking of style and edges, the aerodynamics of this car are fantastic and are done well. They have it over here by the cockpit, which kind of goes in with the scoop, and then you have the awesome front end here, which I love. And actually, one of the big details about the 963 is the front end part as well, and the headlights, because normal headlights, from what I learned in a video about this car, that they usually go and wrap around here, but instead they go flat out, just help out with the aerodynamics. So they do a wonderful job with a transparent wedge piece, which reminds me of a watermelon. I've actually never seen these pieces before, so that was kind of new to me. And they just kind of wedge them out. They are a little loose in the front, so they can't be moved around, but you're going to want to move it this way, just like that. You also have these wonderful stickers on the side here that represent the number that it is in the race, which is lovely. I actually learned what that was when I went to an endurance racing, and I saw that and I was so confused what it was. So it's awesome to kind of see that little detail in here as well. Like I said, 35 stickers, 35, 36 stickers, so it is a lot to chew on, but there's a lot of detail that goes in with them, and it just looks well if you do it well. Like I said, I think I did a decent job this time not fucking that up. So that was pretty dope, and I do like the little Porsche emblem right here in the top. But no, that's it. I guess we can talk about the wheels real quick. The wheels are pretty basic. Yeah, nothing much. You do get 2 hubcaps. You do get 2 hubcaps, which are just a generic one, and then a nice more stoke. So you get the 5-star, and then you get like what? That's the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 8. An 8-spoke, I believe. I don't know, my math's kind of wrong all the time. So that's really what you get here. But yes, damn near perfect. I love this set. It's just fantastic, and I can't wait to have more of them, to be honest with you. For 2023, Speed Champions has really knocked it out of the fucking park with this one. All right, let's go to final thoughts and conclusions. So overall, the LEGO Speed Champion 76916 Porsche 963 is just about perfect. The more I talk about it, the more I think it actually is perfect. I have a heavy, 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 heavy love for the 512M, and I believe it is a perfect set except for this minor detail right here. But you know what? I just really love the amount of detail, but this isn't about the 512M. It's about the Porsche 963. And this set is a perfect LEGO Speed Champions set and a wonderful way to kick off 2023. We're not counting Brian's wonderful 2023 way to start off the year of LEGO Speed Champions. Is it a lot bang for your buck? It's the same value you're getting for the 20, just a little bit more 25. Now, if it goes to 30, I'm going to be pissed. I just enjoyed the ability to go shopping and pick up a cheap Lego set for 20 bucks and get a decent build out of it and get a fun little car. I don't get that anymore. I get $25 and I really got a budget for that $5 because I'm cheap. I'm poor. But hey, this set is fantastic and the value is kind of there. You're still getting 280 pieces for $25. So yes, the Porsche 963. Go buy it. I want to buy another one because they're just so fantastic. And good job, LEGO, on another Speed Champions. And that's everything for the review. Thank you for watching. As always, like, comment, and subscribe. I think people care more about liking and subscribing now more than anything. If you can like it, that'd be kind of cool. I appreciate that. But if you don't like my material, that's fine too. I'll try and get better. I'm only learning here. But thanks as always for continuing support for this channel and for liking my content and for watching my videos. Until next time, thanks.